ศึกฟุตบอลเนเธอร์แลนด์ยิงสดดูฟรีไม่ต้องเสียเพิ่ม3 บาทที่ 3BB Sport 1
Former Ajax winger Tajani Babangida was guest of honour at their game with Almere City, along with his old coach Louis van Gaal. He's back in the Netherlands, so his wife can get medical care, having been badly injured in a car crash, which tragically claimed the life of his brother and 18-year-old son. Their lack of medical insurance in the country means he's launched a crowdfunding campaign to help. On the pitch, Ajax were looking to end a 3-game winless run, which included back-to-back defeats against AZ and Lazio. And they were quickly into their stride, Kenneth Taylor bursting down the left. However, it was the visitors, the league's bottom side, that had the ball in the net first. Junior Cadil barging Definer Wrench out of the way, but conceding a foul in the process. They'd lost the last 6 in all competitions, but had noticed Ajax's build-up could be disrupted with the right pressure. They're coached by Hedvigus Maduro, former Ajax player who was here as assistant and also interim coach last season. He felt they'd been harshly treated. His opposite number, Francesco Farioli, chose to rest Steven Berghuis, Mika Hodz, Bertrand Traore and Yodel Hato, while Josip Schüttler was ill. So there were secondary Eredivisie starts at the back for Daniele Rugani and Owen Wijndal. This time, and this move, the passing was much crisper. It cut through Almere and set them on the way to the opening goal. Wijndal providing the cross from which Davy Klaassen set up Wout Weghorst. They'd won 3-0 here last season in May's most recent meeting, but thrown away a 2-1 lead to draw 2-2 in the first competitive meeting in Almere. So Ajax seemed determined to get the job done as quickly as possible here and went close again after another intricate move. Again, the kind of slick passing that had their opponents chasing shadows. With Taylor and Wijndal once again combining on the left-hand side before another shot from Taylor. It wasn't always beautiful football, but Farioli said it was more about being solid here and getting the job done than putting on a show. They were largely able to keep the visitors at arm's length, and barring another effort from Cadil, this time from a long way out, there wasn't any first-half threat. The lead was also extended before the break after a brilliant assist from Jordan Henderson and an equally eye-catching finish from Taylor. An accurate pass hit from deep and a perfect lob over the stranded keeper Nordenbacher. An impressive statement in their final home league game of the year. But Almere City afterwards still pointed to their early disallowed goal, feeling that they might have come off very differently. They were put to the sword again in the opening 10 minutes of the second period as Ajax looked to re-establish their superiority. They did so with a third goal, another neatly crafted bit of work after Weghorst felt he should have had a penalty. And Kian Fitziem saw his shot saved. No such luck for Almere second time around as Taylor set up Fitziem again. Just a second Eredivisie goal of his career for the 21-year-old who nipped in to keep the move alive and then finished it off in style. Another that their coach thoroughly enjoyed. They rarely stopped giving their opponents the runaround, and Almere's losing streak reached a club record 7 in all competitions. They've lost 12 and won just 1 of their 16 league games and are bottom on goal difference. Weghorst might have had another, but for hitting the bar. After another great crossfield pass from Henderson. Brian Brobby, Mika Hodz and Bertrand Traore all came on later, and all 3 were involved in this move that ended with a penalty claim. Traore going down under pressure from Cadil, and this time Almere City's French winger got the decision from referee Jeroen Manschot. The visiting back line found the task of containing Robbie quite tricky. Joey Jacobs quite literally had to keep a hold of him, and the striker did well to keep his feet and to lay the ball off. With Klaassen setting up Wrench. More goals were certainly looking possible even at this late stage, against a side who had scored only 7 and conceded 37. But Traore's late shot was the last meaningful action of the game, which ended more comfortably than it had started for Ajax. They returned to second place above Utrecht on goal difference, and the gap to PSV is now 6 points. Their next task is in the Dutch Cup at home to Telstar of the second division before they end the year at Sparta Rotterdam. Almere City have one more game remaining at home to Heerenveen.
สามารถรับชมรีรันศึกฟุตบอลเนเธอร์แลนด์ผ่านทางแอปพลิเคชัน 3BB GIGATV และช่อง 3BB Sports 1